Hey guys, so this is another highly requested review video, and that is on the LA Girl Glaze lip paints, which look like that. So if you guys would like to hear my thoughts about these products, then carry on watching. So I started off by ordering 4 shades. I ordered mine from iKateHouse.com. I ordered it at the same time as when I ordered the LA Girl Pro HD concealers, which I have done a review on, so you guys can check it out here, or I'll leave it linked down below. So definitely go and check out that video if you guys are looking for a new concealer. There's very affordable and cheap. But yeah, I ordered them at the same time. I started off by ordering 4 shades, and obviously I've only got 3 in my hand because I couldn't find where the other one is, but I've already swatched all the colours, so even though I don't have it today, you will see what the colour looks like on myself. So pretty much the first shade that I got was the darker shade, and that is Tempt, which is the darkest shade. It's like a super dark maroony purple shade. Then I got Seduce, which has to be my favourite, which is like a berry shade, looks like that. And then I got Koi, which is a purple lavender shade, which is this one. And the other one that I lost is called Daring, but I do have a swatch of it coming up soon. But it's pretty much like Koi and Seduce mixed together makes Daring. So those were the 4 shades that I started off with, and they retail for like $2.49 I believe on iKateHouse.com. They ship worldwide, pretty affordable, and it took about a week and a half to get to me here in New Zealand where I live. So rewinding back to the shades, they actually have a huge colour selection. I think they have around 18 shades to choose from. They have like purples, berry colours, reds, oranges, golds, pinks, nude colours. So they have a huge colour selection, and no doubt you'll find a colour that you like. So if you guys would like to see the full colour selection, just go on to iKateHouse.com where I purchased mine from, or you can just go on the LA Girl website. So a little bit more about the products is that they are a lipstick and a lip gloss mixed together. So they're super pigmented and have a super strong colour payoff like a lipstick, but the texture and the finish of it is like a lip gloss. So they're super creamy and super glossy. So it's pretty much a 2-in-1 product. And if I swatch it, I've swatched all the colours on my hands, but I'll just show you it pretty much in real life action. So just kind of one swatch, like it's super glossy but super pigmented like a lipstick. And I'll just swatch the other ones. So that was Seduce, it's my favourite. Then you've got Koi, which is like a, it's almost like a lip gloss version of MAC Heroine. But yeah, it's like a lavender purple colour, I love it. And then the other one is Tempt. And I actually, if you're a makeup artist, this is an amazing shade for like a photo shoot. I use it on one of my models for a photo shoot, and it just looked amazing. And because it's so glossy, it just looks amazing in pictures. But that's pretty much what Tempt looks like. So you can see that they're super, they're super pigmented. The colour shows off really, really good, just like a lipstick. But you can see how creamy and shiny they are, like a lip gloss. So that is pretty much what they look like. And don't forget, I did have another shade called Daring. I don't have it on me right now because I lost it, but I do have a swatch on my lips of the colour. So, but yeah, those are those ones. So I just took my jumper off because it's so hot today. It's like the most amazing weather outside, and if you guys live in Auckland, you know what I'm talking about. But pretty much I did post up a picture of these on my Facebook page when I first ever purchased them, and a lot of you guys were really interested in them and asked a few questions. So I will be answering those questions right now. Actually, before I answer those questions, I'm just going to give you a quick look at the packaging. So the packaging just comes in a normal tube, nothing fancy, but the actual packaging itself, like the look of it, I find really cool and funky and fun looking, and that's pretty much the reason why I also wanted to buy them, is because I loved the way the packaging looked, and it looks super pretty. The tube is really easy. It's just, you just squeeze it off, and the lid screws off as well. So the formula is like a little bit runny. It's really easy to come out actually, so you don't need to squeeze as hard. You like just the littlest squeeze, the product will come out. So don't squeeze too hard, otherwise it's going to get really, really messy, because the formula is a little bit more on the runnier side. So yeah, and the applicator is really awkward. It's like a square slant type of, it's just a little slant, like it's not fully slant to follow your lips. It's a really awkward type of applicator. So I don't recommend applying this from the applicator, because I doubt that you will get a even coverage, because it just goes patchy and just looks horrible when you apply it straight from the applicator. So I would highly recommend using a lip brush. And if you guys aren't sure what type of lip brush you need to apply this, I'll leave a link down below to some photos of lip brushes that I personally love to use. So I'm going to go ahead and answer those questions that you guys asked me on my Facebook page. The first one was fragrance. Does it have a scent to it? Because usually cheap lip glosses have like this really funny smell to it, but these actually smell amazing, and I love the smell of them. They smell like peppermint. It's really refreshing and clean smelling, but if you guys aren't too keen on the peppermint smell, then you probably won't like these, because it's not like so strong that it gives you a headache, but you do definitely smell the peppermint when you apply it. Okay, so if you're not keen on the peppermint, probably give this a miss. But if you don't mind it and you like the smell of peppermint, or you like the smell of like fresh refreshing type of products, or maybe you just like peppermint chewing gum, pretty much has a similar smell. So I don't think the fragrance is bad at all. I definitely love the smell of it. Next question is the staying power. You guys need to remember that these are a glazed lip paint / lip gloss. So like any other lip gloss, they don't wear for very long, because they're so like glossy and creamy. So they transfer easily when you eat, drink, or kiss somebody or hug somebody, they will come off. So the staying power isn't great, which I already knew, because they're pretty much like a lip gloss. So the last question is do they stain? And I got asked this question a few times, so I decided to put all of them to the test. So including the fourth one that I did have at that time, but I've lost it right now. I tried all of them on different days, and I wore them for the whole entire day, and kept reapplying if they rubbed off to see which ones stained the lips. They were all fine except for this one. So that's Seduce, which is my favorite. So none of them stained except for Seduce, which I kind of had a rough feeling that it would be this one, because I find, like for instance, like MAC Rebel, which is like that raspberry cranberry type of shade, that one stains my lips. Anything that has a cranberry raspberry type of color to it always stains my lips. I'm not sure, maybe it's just a certain pigment that they use to make that color, but I only find staining with this one in Seduce. It wasn't strong, but it did leave like this pinkish stain once I wiped it off. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys swatches of all the lip shades on my lips, so carry on watching if you like to see them. So the first shade is called Koi, which is like that purple lavender type of shade, super pretty. It definitely complemented my eyes as well. The next shade is my favorite, which is Seduce. It's just like a berry, raspberry berry type of shade. It's super pretty. It's definitely my favorite. Next shade is called Tempt, which is the darkest shade available, which is a very dark maroony purplish type of color. It's more on the maroon side though, but it's an amazing color, and I've used it quite a few times now. And the last shade I got that I lost is called Daring, which is a really nice subtle plum type of shade. It's kind of like Koi and Seduce mixed together, so this is also a really pretty shade. So that is the end of my review video on the LA Girl Glaze lip paints. Don't forget to check out my recent review on the LA Girl HD Pro concealers, which have been hugely raved about. And if you guys are looking for a new concealer, definitely go and check out that review to see if that's something that you'd like to try out. But yeah, that's pretty much my review for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye!